Dua Lipa recently sat down with Roxane Gay on her Service 95 podcast and called out how the media has been covering the Epstein files.
The way that the crimes have been reported and the language that's been used has been really doing such a disservice, I guess, to all the victims, because I keep thinking about all the stories that talk about the underage girls and the sex parties rather than writing about the victims who are children, who are trafficked.
I feel for all of Epstein's survivors because their stories are still not the focus. Most people are focused on, especially in the media, are focused on the salacious details.
A global pop star shared meaningful dialogue with one of the most important feminist writers alive. This is the same woman who, at 26, flipped a Colbert interview and asked him about the role of faith in his comedy.
Does your faith and your comedy ever overlap? And does one ever win out?
As a Scorpio who likes to go deep with people right away, I absolutely adored that interview, and it made me really admire Dua Lipa beyond her great music. Service 95 is not your typical celebrity brand. She's reading folks like Roxane Gay, Ocean Vuong, and Margaret Atwood, and introducing them to her audience in the process. Celebrity women are using their personal brand to build consciousness-raising communities, not just money-making ventures. Taraji P. Henson launched the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation, named after her father, who came home from Vietnam with mental health issues that nobody helped him with.
I founded this foundation because there was a problem. My father passed away in 2006. 2 years prior to that, my son's father was murdered here in Washington, D.C. That's trauma, not only for my son, but for myself.
She built the thing that was missing: free therapy for Black communities, wellness pods on HBCU campuses serving 25,000 Black women, and a partnership with BET for 1 million hours of free mental health services. That is not a celebrity side project. That is her life's work. She is far from the only one. Lucy Hale built Light Dwellers, a community rooted in sobriety, consciousness, and spiritual practice. Lily Reinhart, who has been very vocal about her own struggles with mental health, launched Personal Day, which is a skincare brand with a psychologist on the advisory board, built around the intersection of acne and mental health because she knows the shame runs deeper than just skin. And Tracy Ellis Ross created Pattern Beauty for the hair textures that the industry had systemically ignored, not just to sell hair care, but to make a statement about who deserves to be seen. What all of these women have in common is that none of them stopped at just getting famous. They looked at the thing that broke them open, and instead of just healing privately, they built something so other people could heal too. We don't just want our entertainers to entertain us anymore. And honestly, good. People are hungry for spaces that actually make you feel something. I think it's coming for everything, which is exactly why I'm building Sela as the answer to a question people didn't realize they had. I want to shift the way we watch film and the way we think about streaming, the way we discover artists, the way we decide what deserves our attention.